Hey everyone, this is day 45 of trying to improve by 1% every day. I still have a cough, so beware. Um, Something I decided today is that I'll get a buzz tomorrow, which my dad said no to. He said, no, that won't look good, but if you really want to, so it's a no, but I won't be entirely disappointed if you do. So I will. And I asked my mom, and she's like, I kind of like your hair, but I guess you're old enough to make the decisions. So that means I'm old enough to make the decisions. And you, you may say, why would you get a buzz? That would look horrible, and people will try to convince you not to get a buzz. Like, everyone that I've talked to tries to convince me not to get one. Well, thing is, I've had one before, and it looked absolutely horrendous. That's the first thing. It will look horrendous. Unless it actually looks decent. It won't look decent. But the thing is, I've been sitting here so long in my room and in life, just stagnant, right? Saying I'm going to improve, but not really improving, and having no way to force myself or to commit myself to improving. So the idea behind the buzz is that every time I look in the mirror and see a buzz, I will remember it's my commitment to improvement. Right? I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me, but I don't really know how to explain it. It's like everyone says, don't get a buzz, don't get a buzz. But also, if you just listen to everyone else, even if they're right about it will look horrible and you might regret it, if you listen to everyone, you're going to keep getting the same results. If you stay the same, you're going to keep getting the same results. And I haven't had a valuable commitment device to remember to stay true to my habits and get off the phone, because I've still been on my phone today. So I decided that commitment device will start with the buzz cut. Even if it doesn't remind me every time I look, stay committed. And even if I don't stay committed because of it, it marks a shift, right? You have to sacrifice to grow. You have to sacrifice something. And for this, I'm going to sacrifice my hair, which I don't even really like that much. So it's going to be a small sacrifice. Yeah, people may look at you a little bit, but that is the moment that shifts from normalcy to I'm changing my life now. Right? You shift something big about your appearance, and boom, you instantly look like a different person, and you can become a different person. If you keep looking in the mirror and keep seeing the same person, it might be hard to not associate all the old habits with that person. But if you look like a new person, I just got rid of glasses, and if I get a buzz, I will just look like a different person. And being that new person, I can associate new habits with that person. Also, yeah, it's just a shift for the better. So even if it doesn't look really good, it's not going to look really good. Even if it doesn't look all right, and even if I might regret it a little bit, I think it's the best thing for me to do. It's not that I really want to do it. It's that I kind of need to do it. It needs to mark a shift in my behavior and in my mindset, and it needs to be there to remind me to keep going and get better, to actually improve. So that's what I decided today. I woke up late again, right? Oh, this video is probably going to be called commitment devices, because you need to commit yourself to something. Also, I might try to find a person that that can be with me and is, insistent on the same goals as I am, going to the gym and focusing solely on improvement, right? We're not going to go here and there. We get to go, we get to play on our phone a little bit each day. It's no, we just sit together and we work. We build a business together and we go to the gym together, and we're just together and we do everything. I wish I had a sibling that could do that. I've got 5 siblings. None of them live with me. So I wish I had like a brother that would just be here and I could just build a business with. But I don't. So now I have to find someone. And nowadays it's pretty hard to find someone that matches the same goals as you, like in your hometown. Like around me, I don't know anyone that's got the same goals as me or very similar goals. I know a few people, but I don't really know if I'd want to be around them the whole time, like all day, every day. And I don't know if I'd want to start a business with them. So there's some barriers here, but commitment. You need to somehow commit to your goals. If you've been like me and you've been struggling for years trying to change and trying to become a better person, if you keep just trying, you're not going to become the person you want to be. Even if you get slightly better every day, that slightly better is not going to get you where you want to be. I know it can take you really far, but it's not going to take you where you want to be. At some point, you have to say, enough with the BS, going all in. We're going all in. And another reason for the buzz is because I know when the summer hits, I'm just going to spend the whole day on my phone or doing random things. I'm not going to be improving I'm like, oh, I got all this free time, I can improve. No, it's going to be sleep in, go to bed late, sit on your phone all day. That is going to be the cycle, and that's the cycle I cannot have. I cannot have that cycle. So I'm working on improving here, and we're going to get it. We're going to get it. I have to go all in. I have to commit to going all in. If that has to be if I don't wake up by 6 a.m., I lose $10 or something, so be it, right? That's the thing. I need to make some devices where it punishes me for bad behaviors and rewards me for good behaviors. That's simple as that. Problem is, right now I haven't found a good and reliable way to punish myself for going on social media and scrolling YouTube shorts. I haven't found an effective way right away to punish myself. Because you'd be like, you gotta get down and do 10 push-ups for every video you watched or something, which is a little extreme. But that would definitely be punishment, right? You wouldn't want to watch videos over and over again unless you really like push-ups, which, they're good. I like doing them, but not 500 of them. But the problem is, it's not reliable. You're like, but what if I'm in class, right? I can't just get down and start doing push-ups. And you're like, but how's that really going to be enforced? If I'm really tired, am I going to do that? It's like, no. So it has to be something with, maybe you lose a bit of money. And you're like, I don't really have money right now. But the thing is, that's just your problem, right? You got to make sure you don't do these bad habits. So right now, I'm going to work on some commitment devices, and also one of them to mark the change. After 45 days, I'll get the buzz cut. And I don't even know. I don't even know anymore, man. Something just has to change. And I can't say it has to change. No one's going to come save me. No one is coming. It's just me. And yeah, I could find someone that's got the same goals as me, but I have to be the one to change. I have to be the one to decide this new life. And honestly, what am I so scared of? What am I scared of? Wasting my time? Spending too much time on work? Failing? Probably failing. But really, what does failure teach you? It's funny. Failure teaches you. So what does it mean when you fail? You learn. So fail fast. Try again. So why not start that business? Why not spend a little extra time learning a valuable skill? What are you gonna lose? What are you so scared of? Are the questions I ask myself. And honestly, I don't have answers. What are you so scared of? Failure? You're scared to fail by going to the gym? It's like, no, you're not. You're scared of having to take action. You're scared of taking the first step. And why are you scared of taking the first step? Well, the first step is the hardest step, but really, is it that hard? No. You just have to force yourself to take the first step towards anything. And I need to take that first step. And that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of the first step. But once you get the first step, once you get the discipline and routine going, it's all game. We go in. So I guess that's what I'm scared of. Scared of taking the first step. Scared of making a business that's a failure. Scared of wasting my time? Yeah, you might say that, but does that really make sense? You spend all day on your phone, right? You spend all day gossiping with friends or whatever, and you get home and you only have like an hour to yourself. If you've looked at those graphs that say like how many months you have left to live, it's like 80% of them are taken up by like routine things like driving, eating, sleeping. But then you only have like 20% of the life is free time. And then with these teenagers like me, what I'd be expected to do is like of that 20% of my life that's actually free time, like 18% of that, or like I don't know, 90% of that free time is going to be spent looking at a screen instead of living my life and enjoying it to the fullest. So that's my thought. I need to take the first step, and I need to I know what I'm scared of, I guess. Because I ask myself these questions, and I come up with some basic answers, but I can't come up with anything deeper. And you're like, if you can't come up with anything deeper, then you're not really scared. You're not really scared. You're just scared of the first step. There is no reason I should not be on track to where I should be right now, where I want to be right now. It's just, and yeah, my life might get a little unbalanced. It might be like, why are you not hanging out with your friends? Why are you spending so much time reading? It might be those questions, and people are going to ask those questions. Why did you get a buzz cut? People are going to ask all the questions. And it's just, this is how it needs to be. Everything falls into place. But everything won't just fall into place without your guiding hand helping it. You need to be the one pushing over the first domino, and the rest will fall. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I know it was a long one, but yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.